Goddamn right, Bill O'Reilly. The fucking thing does suck. 28th of April 2020, FUBAR Weekly Show. I'm practicing safe being. I think this kind of works out well. I like this. Hello, people in listener land. I got 2 viewers. I don't know how many. I don't even know how many viewers I have anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So, hi, everybody. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me and how well you can hear me. Let me turn this a little bit. Maybe that's. I have everything configured. I was doing audio stuff today. I should probably take this mask out. You know, I'm going to leave this on for a little bit. So the funny story with this, I wanted to do the whole wear a thong thing to be funny. Welcome. As a mask. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, you can still hear me. So I said, my wife was going to Walmart, and I'm like, just pick up like a multi-pack of cheap fucking thong underwear, just the cheap shit. And she's like, well, what size? I'm like, I don't know, just to fit my head. You want hang on. She gets 2XL, size 9.
Oh, okay.
For my head. My head's not that fucking big. They're lacy though.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can see how lacy it is.
Oh, very, very attractive. It's your color.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, all right. I'm done with this. So, look how fucking big these things are, though. Like,
she could have. I mean, She could have gotten you a size large.
I think so. A size large or a medium or not something that big. I mean, she doesn't wear them, so she wasn't buying them like, no, he'll wear it as a joke and then I'll wear them later. No, I 2X and my head's not that fucking big. I have a small head, remember?
Oh yeah. It's a very small head.
Small. SMOL, small.
Small.
Oh. So did you like the thumbnail I used for today? Did you see it? Fucking yes, Kim Jong-un. He may be dead, folks. Kim Jong-un may be dead.
We might never know, though.
Oh, we'll know at some point. At some point, it's got to come out. They can't keep that much of a secret for that long. By the way, if you notice today, we have a different camera angle for me. You can see it's looking upwards. The camera is about ball height, like to where I'm sitting.
Why?
Because I didn't like the way the other camera looked. I didn't like the resolution on it. So the way my office is set up, the way my booth is set up, I have a monitor up top that I use to read scripts, and the computer's down low and away from the microphone so it doesn't pick up the fan.
Okay.
So the computer's down on like a little snack table down here, and the monitor is up here. When I stand up, it's like this. So camera is at ball height. That's why usually I have this.
I'm sitting on the couch, and my laptop is on a stool.
We're doing this makeshift style.
Yeah, and like my table for my notes is a chair. So here we are. Whatever.
Well, I just reset everything in here, and I need to redo the countertop. There's a countertop that's kind of up high. That's got my keyboard, my mouse, the ring lights on it, my monitor, the preamp for my microphone. All that's up on this end. I don't have enough room now. I'm like, where do I put my beer? Although rumor has it we may do from the office next week.
I mean, if all of the things, yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, because this is kind of nice not having to leave my house and being able to have a couple beers, but it's just not the same without Nicole sitting across the way from me,
I like going to the office because to me, it's like I go to a place with a specific purpose and I have this mindset. Whereas at home, I get, as you saw earlier, right before we went on, I get distracted and I'm like, I got to do this, I got to do that. And I'm home and I should be cleaning and organizing. So
I got to feed my animals. Nicole, I got like 2 minutes. But the
Hey.
animals got fed.
Yes, they did. They did. I like earlier today, I was on the phone with my therapist because we've been doing phone sessions since all
Okay.
this started. And I'm literally just like doing laundry while I'm on the phone with my with my therapist.
So when you do a phone session with your therapist, do you have to dial a 976 number? You are
Not-
too fucking young to remember that, aren't you?
No, there were 900 numbers when I was growing up.
Okay, yeah, it used to be 976.
Isn't that to block your phone number from the caller ID?
No, that's *67.
Oh, okay. And what about when you want to call back the number that just called you?
*69.
*69.
I always thought that was fucking hilarious that it was *69. I'm like it's a fucking 15-year-old kid. *69.
we used to prank call people by just like doing the *67 and whatever. So I know do people still do prank calls these days?
Yeah, some people do. I don't prank outbound. I prank people who call me. I fuck with people who call me, as you know.
I got a solicitation call the other day and I thought of you because they have kept calling me over and over and over again. And so I was gonna have a little fun with them. And then I think they caught on and they hung up on me.
Really?
I was sad. I was like, no, they didn't give me the opportunity.
Oh, time out. We got Maddie fucking Collins up in this biatch.
Hello, Maddie Collins.
We're still isolating here. How's everything going in the land down under? You guys still isolating? What's going on? What's the story? What's a scoop-a-rooney? It'll take a minute to. It's still weird because I have.
I don't know why
I have the Zoom call. Actually, let me go full screen this bitch. I can. Whatchamacallit? I have the Zoom call and the camera down here, but up here is Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube, and it's delayed. So I'm ignoring the screen part, but I can still see the chat. Wow, see, there you go. Looking good. Looking good.
I wonder if I can do this way.
So this is funny. This is like the first time, like we're going to go back to doing it at the office possibly next week just when I get all my shit together doing it remotely.
Okay, we can keep doing it for at least one more week.
just to justify me paying for a Zoom. I did find a coupon. I did find a coupon. It was only 12 and change. So that was nice.
Oh, paying for Zoom?
Everything has gone to shit. Restrictions are starting to get lifted this week, though. Man, that sucks. The state of Florida is starting to lift some things, but the county that we're in, Hillsborough County, has said that they are keeping things on lockdown to May 15. So that's good and bad. I mean, there's good and bad. Sucks for.
I mean, yeah, I'm getting gigs canceled. I got a gig canceled in July. Yeah, it's whatever.
I
got a gig canceled in August already.
I've had my entire calendar for the year wiped out. The fucking year. I had a huge show booked in New York for July, for the middle of July, and we had to cancel that. It was, because the problem with comedy, I don't know if it's the same as with the dance stuff, but comedy's so hit or miss that you got to push it for months to get people to show up. I mean, you got to really start early, and this far out now, it's like we don't know what's going on, and obviously bigger comedians than me are going to get preferential bookings, so I get bumped back down the list. But we'll see what happens. Whatever. You know
what I'm sad about? One of the things I'm most sad about.
What's that?
FetCon got canceled.
I saw that.
I know that I'm just sad about it. We were making plans. Me and K2 were making plans to go this year, and we were gonna get a room and whatever. So no.
I'll say I'm sad on your behalf. Not that I wouldn't go to FetCon. I have no reason to go. I'm not going to go by myself. But so I'm sad for you guys because I know you guys have a good time and do your thing for it. Yeah. I'd love to go. I really would love to go, but just not in the cards for me.
It was a good time for K2 and Leela Bell and myself last year.
I'm trying to think. I did a show. I did something at Iberian during it.
Yeah, that was the roast.
Was that the press? The roast?
That was the roast because I had done.
No,
Or
it was
no.
It was the Preston Lacey show. It was 2 years ago.
I did. Maybe that was it. I was gonna say because last year during FedCon, I did an open mic that Sunday right after FedCon, and I made a joke about it, and some of the people in the audience had been at the convention, and I had only gone last year for the first time.
Maddie says the whole thing is a gigantic circle jerk. It's never going to go away. Fucking morons protesting against a virus that hits people in groups. The world has gone to shit, and this crap isn't going away. Yeah, the only what's more dangerous than the virus itself is the stupidity of people. It truly is.
Heard. Yep.
You know, it's fucked up that it's like that, but it's like that.
Hey, cat, come here. Come hang out with me.
Meow. I speak cat. You're like a tiger queen. Meow. Meow. Sup, Sharky? You know what? There used to be a TV show called CPO Sharky. So every time I see Sharky, I think CPO Sharky. It's like old timey.
What did CPO stand for?
Chief Petty Officer, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It was like a military sitcom.
I love his face. I love it. I love my cat's face.
He looking like a cat.
Okay. And I got the other one bugging me. All right, come on. Come hang out with me. Let's go. All right.
So my brother's been sending me pictures nonstop of that guy with the giant dick. You know, the big black guy sitting on the bed with the giant dick hanging out. You know what I'm talking about? I've sent it to you. You don't know what I'm talking about? Oh,
with the broccoli? Well, the guy from the broccoli? Yeah.
The guy from the broccoli. So
okay.
Hang on. Oh, okay. I thought I had a stain. There's a little tag on the pocket. Like, look, I'm like, do I have a fucking stain? Am I that sloppy? So where was I going? Oh, so my brother's been spamming me with like nonstop every day. I'm getting pictures of this. So I found there's a company that makes pillows, like custom pillows out of any picture. I'm going to have a fucking picture. I'm going to have a pillow made of the fucking guy with the big dick.
That's kind of funny. I'm not going to lie.
He can snuggle up with it.
That's so weird. Ew. Sorry, I'm looking at my Florida Man stories.
We'll get there.
And I feel you. I'm just like, I just got like an ew moment just now, though.
An ew moment? Like, is it that bad?
Yeah, like ew.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just weird. It's not the story. It's not that bad. The person associated with it is ugly. It warrants an ew.
Ew. So Maddie says, I did post an article, though. The fucking moron who organized a protest is down with the Rona. Good. You know what? If you're going to fucking have a protest against staying home and you get it, then fuck off. And your mom says, I love Sharky's eyes.
Yeah.
He's a
got
cute
big
cat.
Yellow eyes. They look like honey. They look like big gold eyes, whatever.
He's a cute cat.
What?
I said he's a cute cat. And I don't like cats, and he's a cute cat. Not that I don't like cats.
Thank you.
I'm not a fan. Not a cat fan.
I love him. I love him. I'm usually not a cat fan either.
Look at his face. He's like, fucking stop. Leave me alone. What the fuck are you doing? I'm going to go piss on your pillow as soon as you let me go. That's what he's going to do.
What is... Oh my God. Can you... Sorry.
What?
Shh. The news article that I opened up, it started like playing a video and I didn't know if you could hear it or not, but it was really annoying.
I could not hear the porn that you were watching.
It's not porn.
Yeah, right.
It's not porn.
Okay. Sure, it's not.
It's all right, fine.
You know what's nice about
You're the one who's talking about a man with a you're the one who's talking about a man with a big black dick on your pillow.
I didn't say big black dick. I said he just had a big dick. I didn't say it was black. How do you know what color it is? Have you been looking at that picture a lot, Nicole?
Have you been sending me that picture a lot? On broccoli?
on broccoli and ground beef. And my brother's like, there was some weather up in New York last week and a tornado actually hit on Long Island. So he sends me a picture of this tornado, and the tornado was a cloud version of this guy's dong.
Why? Where did that picture come from? Who is that man? Why should we care?
His name, he performed under the name Wood. He was a porn star. He has since passed away, and his family's trying to cash in and make money off of the use of his likeness. So I don't know how successful they're being with it, but they're trying. You know, they got that.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. So, what are you gonna do?
All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm still doing research for stuff.
Oh, okay. So
don't mind me.
That's okay. That's okay. You can do the work you should have done earlier now. It's fine. It's whatever.
Sorry.
I'm fucking with you. Relax.
I told you, worst co-host ever.
This is one thing that's pissing me off about the coronavirus and having to home isolate is Amazon has slowed down shipments. So like I pay for Amazon Prime and that shit's not cheap. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's a lot of money just so I don't, so I have expedited shipping. And I ordered a new stool for the booth because the stool I'm sitting on is the stage stool. It's a hard, you've seen this stool.
Yeah. It's the same one I have.
My butt.
It's the same one that I have my laptop sitting on right now.
I'm gonna stand for a minute. Is it the one with the peace sign on it?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
That's how I know it's mine.
It's a nice one.
Thanks.
Where's the thing? Turn this up a little bit. There we go. Because I'm going to stand up for a minute and let the blood get back to my hand. So anyway, I ordered a new stool, a nice heavy duty, 350-pound capacity, cushiony top stool. And it's not going to get here till next week. I'm like, motherfucker.
I'm waiting on a couple of things from Wish, Amazon, and another site. And I don't know. And I feel like they're not going to, even though they normally would be like 3 to 4 day shipping. Well, not from Wish, but from the other stuff.
I was going to say Wish is like, travels as fast as the coronavirus flies.
But they're not going to get here till like May 25 or something.
Holy shit. What the fuck do you order? Plutonium?
Okay. What?
Plutonium?
What? No.
It's a radioactive metal.
Some just random items, right? Just like non-essential random items, some things that I wanted to get for people, and
dildos.
I wanted to give something to K2 and some other whatever.
A dildo. Wait, was it a walrus dildo? Was it a walrus dildo? Okay.
Listen. It was. Never mind. I don't even know what. I don't know where I was going with that. There was nothing. There was nowhere going with that.
Well, there was nowhere good going with that. I mean, it was going to be bad. Whatever it was going to be bad.
I got my mom on the internet, so I can't say all the things I would normally say.
Whisper in my ear. I'll tell her.
Yeah, right.
I'll say it.
I'll get right on that.
All right. Please be seated.
Please be seated. All rise. The Honorable Roger Nelson has entered. I would be scared. I would be scared if you were a judge. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what? If you were a judge, you need a TV show.
Why? Because I'm an asshole?
Kind of.
I could be like the male version of Judge Judy. Does it say stupid on my forehead?
Yeah, actually.
It does?
No, it does. No, you could be like the male version. I was agreeing to the fact that you could be the male version of Judge Judy. I was looking
in the mirror. I know I got to shave. I was looking in the mirror, and right here, my hairline used to come here. This is getting like super thin. It's like, it's back here now. Started from the bottom, now it's here. It's
started from the
very
bottom,
sad.
Now it's here.
Your mom says you can say whatever you want. She's right. You can say whatever you want, but there are consequences to what you say.
I don't want to put myself out there on the internet like that. And I don't want to put K2 out there like that on the internet.
That's true. But we all can assume, and we're probably close. I mean,
she's my friend and we respect each other's privacy.
I know.
So
So I'm gonna let the show go out. Actually, no, I'll probably get at the midpoint of the show, the halftime show tonight. I'm gonna play the song I recorded last week.
Oh, the one that
I recorded last week. That one.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this just a song.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm sure everybody's probably fucking heard it already. They're probably sick of it, but I don't care.
But talk about why you're gonna play it and stuff, obviously.
Okay, well, when we get up to that point, it's still early yet.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck time it is, but it's early yet.
It's 9:20.
It's 21:21.
Oh, sorry.
21.
21. That's a lucky number. I always had this discussion, you know how people say make a wish at 11:11? The only real 11:11 is 11:11 a.m. because the other 11:11 is actually 23:11.
True.
So it doesn't count. Yeah. You want to hear some holidays for today?
Yes. And did you actually look at the right date?
Is today April 28th?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then yes.
So hang on. Before you get on this, everybody, last week, if you missed the show last week, you're an asshole. And you what you missed was it was my birthday. And Nicole pulled up all these birthdays and events that happened on the wrong fucking date. Like the wrong date. Most of them happened in the month of April, except for, what was it, Jackie Robinson last night? Like, Jackie Robinson's number was 42, and I'm like, I looked it up. I'm like, no.
He was number 42.
Yeah, that was it. And the only correlation between Jackie Robinson and my birthday is the fact that I turned 42 and he wore number 42. That's it. That's where it ends.
I thought you were born in 72, but then you corrected me and said 78.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. I'm old. She's making me older, you know?
I'm sorry. You're not old. You're a young at heart.
No respect.
You're a young at heart, man.
That's true. I'm never going to fucking grow up. Like a fucking 15-year-old trapped in a 42-year-old body. Boobs!
Do you want to hear about some holidays, though? On the correct day that is today? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you were in Barbados today, it's National Heroes Day.
Which is like people you look up to or sandwiches?
I don't know. Ask somebody from Barbados. I'm assuming.
I don't know. I think that's a country I don't know anybody from. I know old Jewish people like to go there for vacation, but that's all I know.
If you were in Afghanistan, it would be Afghan Victory Day.
Victory over what?
I don't know. Probably independence. Maybe like they gained independence, probably.
Yeah, when they defeated the Russians?
I don't know.
Excuse me. Drinking beer.
International World Day for Safety and Health at Work. That's nice. I'm shouting out my dad right now on that one.
Benny, that one's for you, bud.
Yeah, World Day for Safety and Health at Work, international. Today in Gibraltar, it is Workers' Memorial Day.
Okay, so fun fact, do you know where Gibraltar is?
I am bad at geography, but I know what part of the world it's in.
Okay, what part of the world is it in?
Don't put me on the spot like that, bro.
You said you knew. What? You said you knew.
No, I'm bad at geography. Like I know about stuff, but I can't put it on a map.
Okay, so Gibraltar is on the south end of Spain.
Okay.
The very, very south end, and it's I guess it's a country, but it's really small. There's an airport in this country of Gibraltar, but Gibraltar is very narrow. It's a strait. Well, there's a strait just below. It's a very narrow piece of land. The airport bisects coast to coast. So the runway goes across the island from one side to across the peninsula from one side to the other. And there's a road running right across the runway. So when planes take off and land, they have to stop traffic. The plane lands. It's like a railroad crossing, but it's fucking aircraft, like a 747 fucking land right in front of you. And then it lands and goes off, and then the gates open back up and traffic. It's weird to look at.
I would love to see that. I like looking at the train tracks, so I would like to, and I like looking at planes landing, so I would definitely like that.
The best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly. It is Memorial Day in Israel.
Okay.
Today is National Superhero Day.
Nice. That's a big sandwich.
So shout out to Superman because he's my favorite.
I heard Superman was dead.
I mean, in our hearts, he lives forever.
That's true. That's true.
National Blueberry Pie Day, which is my favorite pie.
It's my second favorite pie.
What's your first?
Actually, it's my third favorite pie.
What's your first and second?
Well, my second is apple.
Okay.
My first is pear pie. Get it?
Yes. How do you feel about strawberry rhubarb pie?
I do like strawberry rhubarb, but I do know never to rub another man's rhubarb. The Joker taught me that in the first Batman movie.
That's probably good advice, especially if it's coming from the Joker.
Indeed. And that was the Jack Nicholson Joker.
Well, yeah, he's actually my favorite Joker.
Mine too.
Yeah. Heath Ledger was a sweetheart, but Jack Nicholson was my Joker.
Now, here's something funny. I've never seen the Batman movies that had Heath Ledger. I'm not really into them, but every clip I've seen, I want to see them. I absolutely want to see them because it looked like the role he played was excellent.
It was just one. It was Dark Knight.
Oh, I thought it was more than one. But I am a huge Tim Burton fan. I love Tim Burton's work.
Yeah, me too.
So the first two Batman movies were my favorites.
Can you see my Tim Burton inspired fairy wings behind me? Yeah, there you go.
Are they the yellow and black?
No, they're the spider web looking ones, but wait, these.
All right, it's kind of hard. Okay, I am like you know how long my arms are.
Yes.
My arm is stretched out, and you got like probably a foot to the camera.
Gotcha. They're like 4 feet away. Okay.
Hang on, everybody. Okay. Meet Squishy. The
Hi, Squishy. Hi, how are you? Bye.
She's the cutest. And she's my favorite kid right now because she brought me a beer.
Yep.
Love you, baby.
Love you, Dad.
Oh, wait, hang on, Squish.
Yes?
Come hither.
Okay.
I call her Squishy.
No.
Because the day she was born.
No. We won't.
Hang on. There you go. Take the empty. Because the day she was born, she had a squishy tushy.
Be quiet.
Love you, baby.
I love you, Dad.
You're my favorite daughter.
My dad said thank you for giving him a shout out.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
The best thing I ever saw was a video that your dad made of him washing his hands.
Yeah.
The best part was just his facial expression. Like he's washing his hands. He's like, looks at the camera. He's like, God's fucking, it was just so good. But the man was teaching the world how to wash their hands.
Yeah.
And that's commendable. But plus your dad's just such a nice guy. Your parents are both nice people.
Yeah, they're all right. I love them. So
okay, so Akita says that she thinks the Joker, I'm an idiot, that Jack Nicholson was the best live action Joker. I agree, just because Jack Nicholson himself is just so fucking crazy.
I like him because to me it was the closest to the comic book. That's how I felt anyway. Like the live action Joker was closest to the comic book Joker.
You don't think, was it Cesar Romero, the one that played it on the TV show?
No.
I thought he was pretty close to the comic book version. Well,
it's a little bit of everything because it has to do with like the costuming and the mannerisms and the attitude, all that too.
Okay.
So,
the other thing that makes those, or especially the first one, absolutely fantastic, is the Prince song "Bat Dance," which is one of my favorite songs. Actually, probably one of my favorite music videos of all time. And it's so corny, but I love it. Bat Dance. So he's such a fucking phenomenal. He was such a phenomenal musician, and his name was Prince Roger Nelson. Just so you know. But no, it was just, it's a part of nostalgia. I remember when the movie came out, we went to Six Flags Great Adventure, and they made a Batman the Ride, and they had one of the cars, and it was just like the coolest fucking thing for how old was I at the time? 13, 14? No, actually that came out in the late 80s. So I was probably like 13. I was probably like 13 by the time I finally saw it. Cesar Romero's mustache. Yes, 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 yes. He had a cool ass mustache. Like, yeah, I'm a
Oh.
big fan.
I have 2 more holidays for you.
Okay, what you got?
National Great Poetry Reading Day,
Oh,
which is my favorite because I like poetry a lot.
what is your favorite poem?
I really like sonnet number 23 from William Shakespeare.
Okay.
And I really like The Chairs That Nobody Sits In by Billy Collins.
Okay. Not to be confused with
And
Bobby Collins, who's a comedian.
no. And and I also really like Lazy Jane by Shel Silverstein.
Okay.
Which is well, that's
Anything.
like anything by Shel Silverstein. Actually, I like a lot of stuff by Shel Silverstein, like Hug of War, Lazy Jane, which I thought it's just a funny poem, and but and a lot of stuff. Like I liked Hug of War a lot. Hug of War is a sweet one.
Okay. My favorite of all time is Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night by Dylan Thomas.
Hmm.
Good one. Good one.
Yeah, I read that the other day actually.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking for quotes on stuff. A lot of times when I am looking for specific quotes on things, I stumble upon poems and I take like lines from that poem and use as the quote that I need.
Okay.
But that's one of the ones that I read the other day. I read that like, I don't know, a week ago or so.
That poem I read the night my father passed away. And it was, I'm getting text messages and my son. All right. So Raj is doing this homeschool thing. And my wife gets the text messages from the automated system whenever he's got work due or anything. So she'll text me and Raj in like a little group text. So Raj texted me and my wife to tell Kiara to get me a beer, which was awesome.
April 28th. There. Okay.
So what else you got?
So, and National Bravehearts Day.
They can take our lives, but they can't take our freedom.
Do you want to know a fun fact about me?
Of course I do.
My first boyfriend, when I was a youngin', he broke up with me using lines from Braveheart.
He broke up with you? What lines from Braveheart did he use to break up with you?
That one
seems like some weak ass shit. What, you can take my life, but you can't take my freedom? What?
Some shit like that. I don't remember exactly. I just remember that was funny. And that's like
some stupid shit.
Yeah, you know what? Whatever. You know what? Just that's it. Just whatever. We're gonna move on from that. He was not worth my time. He was not worth my time. If you're still
on, have a good day. Drive safe. Behave yourself. Trent says The Conqueror Worm by Edgar Allan Poe. Yes. My second favorite poem is actually The Raven.
I really like Telltale Heart from Edgar Allan Poe, and what else? And everybody assumes that my name comes from Poe, but it actually comes from a line in Alice in Wonderland.
What's the line?
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I don't know.
Because Poe wrote on both.
Oh. Okay.
That's not the actual answer to that joke, because that joke came out before Poe wrote The Raven, and then that just kind of it worked out that way.
Okay.
But no, I if you consider things like epic poem, would you consider an epic poem a poem?
Well, it's a poem. I mean, in the name. It's in the name, okay?
But it's like a whole book. So does it count as like one poem?
Well, yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's
okay. So my
poems aren't always short. I mean, I write poetry. Actually, one of my greatest poems is roses are nice, violets are fine. I'll be the 6 if you'll be the 9. That's a good one.
That's cute.
Classic. Rhymes.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Mary had a little pig, an ornery little runt. He stuck his nose inside her clothes and smelt her little.
That word.
Asshole. No, poetry doesn't always have to rhyme.
You're right. It's freeform. I love writing haikus.
Yeah.
I like writing haikus. I write them a lot. Why are you laughing at me?
Because anytime somebody brings up haikus, it brings me back to Beavis and Butthead. And they wrote a haiku about, they killed a frog and wrote a haiku about killing a frog. And the haiku was something like, that was cool when the other day when we killed that frog, it'll never croak again. Don't count. I may not have it accurate, but it was something. But anytime somebody brings up haiku, that's what comes to mind because I'm fucked up. I'm a goddamn degenerate.
Beavis and
Butthead frog haiku.
Frog haiku. Yep.
Oh, Akita says that with going back to the Raven joke, because they both have quills. A raven and a writing desk both have quills.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Nice.
It's okay. This is the Beavis and Butthead haiku. That was cool, haha. We killed that frog, haha. It won't croak again.
There you go. That definitely doesn't have the syllable. No.
Yeah, it does.
That might be limericks. I mean, yeah.
What?
I got plenty of those limericks.
Roses are red, all that.
Yeah, I once knew a man named Sweeney whose wife was a terrible meanie. The hatch of her snatch had a catch that would latch. She could only be screwed by Houdini.
Limerick. Let's see the definition of a limerick.
I once knew a woman from Arden who sucked off a man in a garden. He said, "My dear Flo, where does all that stuff go?" And she said, "Go, I beg your pardon."
Limerick is a humorous, frequently bawdy verse of 3 long and 2 short lines, AABBA, popularized by Edward Lear. So AABBA.
I once knew a man named Magruder whose girlfriend was nude when he wooed her. She thought it was shrewd to be wooed in the nude, but Magruder was shrewder and screwed her.
Yeah, there you go. That's a limerick. So yes, you got limericks going for you.
Yeah. I didn't write any of those. Those actually I stole from John Valby, aka Dr. Dirty. And then the yeah. Papa Smurf finger fucks blue cheese. So sing me anyway.
Ew. That's icky.
Well, the other one is your mother went down on Egyptians because she's old. But I want to say that about your mom because your mom's listening. And I don't want you to think that I mean that your mom is that old that she went down on Egyptian. You know what I mean? You know, you're following where I'm going in this.
I know that you're not. Listen, I take everything you say to me with a grain of salt, and I rarely take it personally.
Well, I mean, I try not to offend you too much.
Too much.
You make it sound like I'm just a fucking dick and you ignore me.
I mean, no, that's not true. That's not true.
It's probably a little true. It's okay.
I mean, it's okay. That's why we like you.
All right. Hey, like Lila Bell said, I'm a lovable asshole. There you go.
I'm looking at some. Today was kind of a boring day in history, if we're being real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you some famous birthdays, though.
Tell me some famous birthdays that happened on the 28th of April.
Melanie Martinez, singer and songwriter, short film director. Do you know who she is?
No.
Okay. She's 25 years old today, and she is best known for her she is a singer and a songwriter, and she recorded one of the intros to American Horror Story, and she makes short films that are kind of like dark musicals, and she posts them exclusively on YouTube a lot have to check it out. Yeah, she's Melanie very much
Martinez.
Yeah, her aesthetic is like very pastel goth, and like her stories have a very like, they look like cotton candy, but when you read it and when you look at it, the film, it's like very dark.
It's like songs by Ghost.
Yeah. Yeah. Jessica Alba.
She's hot.
She's cute. Yeah. Penelope Cruz is also cute. And writer Harper Lee from To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's it. No, I don't want to save my changes, sir. Computer. I have some Florida Man stories too, if you're interested.
What you got?
Da, 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 da. Welcome to Florida Man. Today on Florida Man segment, Florida Man shot at roommate over cat hair on couch.
Yeah. I can get behind. No, don't do that.
Don't shoot your roommates.
Yes. That's bad.
58-year-old Florida man from Winter Park, Florida, Craig Tull, is facing charges of robbery with a firearm, shooting into a dwelling, aggravated battery, and aggravated assault following the incident early Wednesday at his Central Florida home. The roommate told investigators that Tull pulled the gun after getting angry about his cat hair. According to court documents, Tull fired in the direction of the roommate. He said, "The next one's gonna be you." Then he jabbed the gun into the roommate's rib cage, causing minor cuts and bruises. And he initially refused to leave the house after officers arrived, but he was bribed out with food.
I am waiting for someone to commit robbery with a strawberry.
Robbery with a strawberry?
Robbery with a strawberry.
Strawberry guns forever. No, that's not how that
Yes.
song goes. Okay.
Funny story about that song. In I want to say it was 95 or 96, Ozzy Osbourne went out on tour on the Retirement Sucks tour. And I think it was just before Osmosis came out. He had retired in like 92 and did a tour, no more tours. He was going to retire and he came back. But anyway, the show that I saw of that on that tour at Jones Beach in New York, was it Life of Agony was supposed to open, but they, for some reason, canceled last minute, and they got Stuttering John and his band, Stuttering John from the Howard Stern show.
Yeah.
That was one of the songs he opened with, and it was fucking awful. Awful. Worse than me singing, and I fucking suck. For real.
You don't suck.
Anyway, Strawberry fields forever.
You want to hear a Florida man story?
Yes.
Florida man arrested after allegedly breaking into office, leaving a sign in window that says secretary wanted $17 an hour. So
All right.
this gentleman has a picture of lips, like kiss lips, tattooed directly on his face.
Seems like a fine, upstanding individual that you'd want to work for as a secretary.
Yeah, but this story is bizarre as it sounds, says the headline. Deputies in Port Charlotte were looking for a man earlier this week who broke into the business of custom pools on Tamiami Trail. And inside the office, the man made himself at home using the computer to surf the web and help himself to a drink out of the fridge. But the weirdest thing is that when he left in the window, a sign saying secretary wanted 17 per hour. Deputies posted a picture of the man to Facebook and says tips helped identify him as 28-year-old Jeffrey Bellomo. These tips arrived within hours. The story was posted to the sheriff's office page on Monday, who was arrested and charged with burglary, grand theft, and petty theft. So he literally broke into the office of this pool cleaning company. He got a drink from the fridge. He used the computer, and then he posted a sign in the window.
That's insane.
Why? Why are you putting a sign? Just hire somebody, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to help his girlfriend out or something. She needed a job, so she was. I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of weird. I don't know why that made news and why this gentleman wanted to do that.
No. What I was saying weird was I unplugged the power line from one of my phones, and I got a back hum. I don't know if you can hear that.
No, I can't. I was just humming by myself. I thought it was your vibrator. So,
Yes.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Shove it in over here. Hang on. Bear with me, kids.
I have
one side. There we go.
I have another Florida man story for you.
What you got?
Last one. Florida man on meth attacks mattress looking for lover's girlfriend. I can't read, apparently. Hold on, wait. Sorry. Florida man on meth attacks mattress looking for girlfriend's lover's hiding place inside, police say.
On meth? You're kidding me, right?
Yeah, right? Who would attack a mattress on meth in Florida?
I don't know.
He was in a apparent drug-induced state, stabbing at a
Oh, shit.
mattress. Yeah, stabbing at the mattress with a bedpost that he tore apart with his bare hands as he searched for another man he believed was his girlfriend's lover's hiding place, authorities say.
That's fucking funny.
Felipe Oquendo, 37, had smoked methamphetamine before accusing his girlfriend of cheating on him and holding her against her will inside the bedroom. He also looks like an upstanding gentleman. He's got tattoos instead of eyebrows.
Nice. Do they say something?
I can't tell. It's too small.
I love when somebody's so classy where they do that.
Hell
like it says,
yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I would, General Marbles, she shaved off her eyebrows and then she just wrote, hell yeah. So, but it was.
Did she she did it as a joke?
Yes, yeah. She did it on the internet as a joke, but she just shaved her eyebrows and wrote it with eyeliner and then she
then you wash it off. Right.
It washed off and then it grew back. But no, so he claimed to have been holding the man down and he slipped out and left. So he started stabbing the mattress with the bedpost.
Slipped out of the man? Just trying to get the story straight.
He was holding him and he slipped away and he was hiding inside the mattress. There was no other man. So yeah, he was charged, among other things, for possession of drug paraphernalia.
I'm fucking surprised. I love white trash. I love Florida man.
Yeah. He's kind of cute.
Yeah, does he have? Yeah.
Save the eyebrow tattoos.
Stool hurts my bum.
You should have the company send you another stool. See if you want to buy it or not.
Well, the problem is it getting here. I gotta.
No, you missed my joke. It's okay. It was bad. It was a bad joke.
It was a poop joke.
Yes, it was a stool sample joke.
Stool sample joke.
I think I told you a long time ago, I was at Acropolis and they were remodeling the insides. And so some company had sent them a couple of chairs to have them decide which ones they wanted. They were truly stool samples. I think about that a lot. So
apparently
I think about that a lot. There's a couple of like funny stories that I just kind of like draw upon when I'm having a bad day or whatever and I want to laugh at myself a little bit.
Stool samples.
Yeah, exactly. The other one, funny. I think I told you this before. There's another story about a woman that this happened to me in Ybor, and I was walking back.
My mom would say, "Yeah, bro."
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I was walking back to my car, and in the parking lot, there was another car that had the lights on inside. There was a guy sitting in the driver's seat, and you see a girl doing this.
Wonder what she was doing. She must have been looking for a contact lens.
Then she came up with a big piece of pizza.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I think about that a lot too.
Wait, did she actually, or are you just being funny?
No, she came up with it. That really happened. She came up with a big piece of pizza. So he must have had like a pizza in his lap and she just like came up with the pizza in her hand.
Okay. And again, different strokes for different folks, kids.
Listen, Ybor at 3:00 in the morning is a wild and lawless place, okay?
Yeah, it is. What time are we? Where are we at?
We're almost at our halftime.
Yeah. Have I ever seen furniture porn? No. What was the last weird dolphin porn? Was it dolphin? No, mermaid set. Mermaid porn was the last one. I'm gonna have to look up furniture porn. I'm gonna play a song now, kids. This is a song that I recorded. I wrote the lyrics to. It means a lot to me. I should have sang it live. That would have been nice. But I'm not that talented. So I recorded this song with the intent to help out friends of mine who aren't working because of this whole coronavirus thing. And to keep the last song I recorded was the 12 days of, or 12 kinks of Christmas. So I figured to keep the theme of the 12 days going, I recorded another version called the 12, what was it, the 12 days of quarantine. That's what it was. Can't even remember what the fuck I wrote. So the 12 days of quarantine, and the whole point and purpose of this was to try and raise money for my friends. And so there is a GoFundMe attached to this. You can find that if you go to my website, which is www.rogersbigmouth.com. But there's a GoFundMe. This song actually was played on the radio in New York last week. I recorded it Thursday, or very early Thursday morning. And before I play it, I just want to preface that I am not a singer, like at all.
Stop selling yourself short.
Yeah, I'm a tremendous slouch. I did. I'm just gonna play it, and you guys can listen to it, and you be the judge of whatever. So here you go. Here's the 12 days of quarantine. Hopefully it plays. Here we go.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear it?
No. I can't. I also didn't hear your intro, but I thought maybe that was because you had it hooked up different.
You're talking over it.
Oh.
It's playing from the phone. Can't hear it?
Not on here.
Hang on, I'm pausing it. People out in the world, can you hear it? We can't hear it. That's fucking weird because I'm playing. It's going through the microphone.
I have my volume turned up.
Hang on, let me try something. Hang on. Whoa. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. Can you hear anything, Nicole? Fuck.
It's catching up.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. Can you hear anything, Nicole? Fuck it, hang on. Fuck.
It's catching up.
Hang on. All right, fuck it. Here's what we're doing. We'll do it low budget, old school style. Fuck this cable. Let's try it this way.
Quarantine, COVID gave to me a reason for day drinking. On the second day of quarantine, COVID gave to me two homeschool kids and a reason for day drinking. On the third day of quarantine, COVID gave to me 3 rules of PP, 2 homeschool kids and a reason for day drinking. On the fourth day of quarantine, COVID gave to me 4 cans of Lysol, 3 rolls of TP, 2 homeschool kids, and a reason for day drinking. On the 5th day of quarantine, COVID gave to me 5 canceled gigs, 4 cans of Lysol, 3 rolls of TP, 2 homeschool kids, and a reason for day drinking. On the 6th day of quarantine COVID gave to me 6 feet of space, 5 canceled gigs, 4 cans of Lysol, 3 rolls of TP2, multiple kids, and a reason for day drinking. On the 7th day of quarantine, COVID gave to me 7 conference calls, 6 feet of space, 5 canceled gigs, 4 cans of Lysol, 3 rolls of TP2, multiple kids, and a reason for day drinking. On the 8th day of quarantine, COVID gave to me 8 crooked haircuts, 7 conference calls, 6 feet of space, 5 canceled gigs, 4 cans of Lysol, 3 rolls of TP2, multiple kids, and a reason for day drinking. On the 9th day of quarantine, COVID gave to me 9 empty store shelves, 8 crooked haircuts, 7 conference calls, 6 feet of space, 5 canceled gigs, 4 cans of Lysol, 3 rolls of TP2, multiple kids, and a reason for day drinking. On the 10th day of quarantine, COVID gave to me 10 bottles of Purell, 9 empty store shelves, 8 crooked haircuts, 7 conference calls, 6 feet of space, 5 canceled gigs, 4 cans of Lysol, 3 rolls of TP2, multiple kids, and a reason for day drinking. On the 11th day of quarantine, COVID gave to me 11 Insta selfies, 10 bottles of Purell, 9 empty store shelves, 8 crooked haircuts, 7 conference calls, 6 feet of space, 5 canceled gigs, 4 cans of Lysol, 3 rolls of TP2, multiple kids, and a reason for day drinking. On the 12th day of quarantine, COVID gave to me 12 hours of Netflix, 11 Insta selfies, 10 bottles of Purell, 9 empty store shelves, 8 crooked haircuts, 7 conference calls, 6 feet of space, 5 canceled gigs, 4 cans of Lysol, 3 rolls of TP2, multiple kids, and a reason for day drinking.
So there you have
Yay.
it, kids. Yay. Now, what's funny is
Generous. Take
I
care of yourself.
did,
Stay healthy.
hang on there.
Love you.
Just playing the outro. So I did like I said, I did a dirty version, which was the 12 kinks of Christmas. And the biggest I had to do so many damn takes of this because as I'm going, I sang that 12 kinks of Christmas so many damn times, excuse me, that I started singing the 12 kinks of Christmas lyrics. So it was like 4 giant butt plugs, 3 cock burritos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. So I kept singing those lyrics. And I did that all in one take because I didn't want to piece it together because I'm lazy and not very technical. So it was an experience. And when it played it on the radio in New York, and the host of the show that it was played on LI News Radio is a friend of mine. He's like, I got to be honest with you. I was expecting Harry Connick Jr. when when you performed. I was expecting Harry Connick Jr. I didn't get it. Like, yeah, I tried for Harry Connick Jr. You ended up with Yoko Ono. Things don't always work out the way we want them to. I'll have to check that out later. People sending me funny stuff. So there you go. So like I said, I wrote the song, I recorded the song, try and raise some money for friends of ours and that aren't working. They have no income. They got bills they got to pay. Rent still got to get paid. Bills, electric, water, everything. That's all got to get paid. So hopefully it can raise some money. We'll see what happens. So if you want to donate, go to rogersbigmouth.com. No apostrophe on that. It's just rogersbigmouth.com. If you can't donate, you don't want to donate, the simple thing you can do is there's a YouTube video of it. I've shared the shit out of it all over social media. Go and share it. Share the video. Spread the love. It may touch somebody in a place where I would like to touch them, and maybe they'll donate. So share it at the very least. I'd appreciate that, kids, and so would my friends.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for
You're
doing that. So
You're welcome. Say it's the least I could do.
yeah.
I would do it. Liam Mom said I should do it live. I would have done it live, but again, I would start singing about cock burritos and rubber fists and stuff, and it just you know how fast things can devolve with me, and the shit goes downhill really quick. I'm kind of got my mind in the gutter all the time, and it's the way it goes.
Somebody told me once, they said, get your mind out of the gutter. And then somebody else responded, the view is better from down here.
That's
And
true. I mean, that's actually, you know what? That's kind of the view you guys got. Like, crotch height camera. Like, I'm literally, like, the back wall of this is 4 feet away. It's 4 feet from the camera to my head, like, linear-wise, not at the angle. I don't know what the geometry is.
Please promise me that if you ever produce porn, that the name of your production company is going to be Crotch Height Camera.
That'd be a good, you know what? That would be a good gimmick. Let me turn this in a little bit. That would be a good gimmick. Crotch height camera, and every angle is from crotch height. Like the cameraman's crotch height. So it doesn't matter where the actors are. It's going to be the cameraman's crotch. I saw somebody sent me this funny ass clip, and it had to have been like an intentional, joke. But it's like it was a camera show, a porn shoot with 2 cameras, and one guy's got the close up, one guy's got the wide angle, and the close up camera kind of was in the shot of the wide, and the guy's eating a fucking donut, and so the guy's going to town on the girl, and the cameraman's right there eating the donut, and the guy's like looking at him. The actor is looking at the cameraman, so the cameraman like gives him the donut. And he's like eating it while giving the fucking cameraman like the goo-goo eyes while he's banging this chick, and the chick was just like, what the fuck? I would share it, but I'd end up with another fucking ban.
You're a bad Facebooker, Roger.
Yes, I am a fucking degenerate. I am a degenerate. I'm proud of being a degenerate. Sounds fine, the old school style. The music for that, actually, when I did the 12 Kinks of Christmas, I used a karaoke version that I thought was open source. Turns out it was the rights were owned, and I got a copyright strike. Not a strike, I actually got a copyright claim. So I couldn't monetize the video, but this time around, I hired a musician. I actually hired a guy who was out of work, and he did the music. I tried to get somebody else to do it. It didn't work out. Apparently, the person I wanted to have actually never heard the song before in his life. I don't know if he told you that, Nicole.
No,
somebody,
he didn't.
Nicole. Yeah, he said he was trying to do it. He'd never heard the song before.
That's interesting. I know you told me that the other day, but that's wild.
Yeah, so I think it came out beautiful. I like it. I was happy.
Good.
It is what it is.
Good.
Fiverr. I'm on Fiverr. Go to Fiverr. Hire me. I do voice work. What's that?
I'm on Fiverr too, but I have nothing on there at all.
Yeah,
Like,
so hire me and hire Nicole for whatever she's got on Fiverr.
But just to hire me in general for all of your various needs. You can find me on Instagram and message me and for a full list of my talents.
There you go. Do that, kids. What else you got, Nicole?
I'm all my notes are done.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Buff. I don't know what buff means. What do you mean by buff? Do it in the buff. I'll do it in the buff. Hey, I'm gonna try something. I got my butt sticking out of the booth.
Are you gonna fart?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't want to be in the booth with the fart?
No, because it would echo in here. What's really weird, like the way I built this booth, you can like see I have moving blankets, heavy moving blankets, or the sound insulation. It does pretty good, but you can see there's a gap up at the top. And I actually built that because I could flap it up and get ventilation in here because there's no ventilation. It just gets fucking hot in here. But I'll be in here working and I'll fart and there's no refreshing the air. Like it just stays in here. So I'll fart, deal with the stink, get used to it. leave, like step out for whatever, because usually I'll record in here and I have a desk right next to the booth. So I'll record in here and then I'll go outside and do the editing out there. So I'll, far while I'm recording, I'll go outside, edit the piece, come back in here to maybe touch something up, and it just stinks. The fucking thing stinks.
That's hilarious to me.
It is.
It's
It's
your
fucking
fart.
hilarious. I mean, it's just,
It's your
the way
fart
it is,
chamber.
farts are funny. So yeah, it's my fart chamber. It is. It's my dungeon of farts. Now
To the Foss dungeon.
Now you folks know a little bit more about me. Oh, hang on, drop something. The other thing, the way I built this booth, like the lights on in the room that this is in, it's my little home office. And with these moving lights, it's pitch black in here. If I shut the lights on, it's pitch black. But you can see the lights on in the room. I like it though. I like to work in the dark. And normally when I'm in here recording, I'm not wearing a shirt. I record I record with no shirt on.
You record in the buff.
I record in the buff. There you go. There's a buff.
Yeah.
Do it in the buff. What's up, Minnie?
She can't hear you.
I know.
You hear?
Bark, bork, 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 nom nom, bork, bork, bork,
See?
bork, bork, nom nom, bork, bork, nom, bork, bork, nom, 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 bork, 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 bork,
Try
bork.
saying her name again.
I'm saying bork nom, and she's licking her lips. Minnie, 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 what you doing, girl? You walking away? You just standing there? Good dog.
Yeah, she's like whatever. She was
Did you
interested
know-
in yeah. Well, sorry.
She was interested in what?
In Bork.
Bork, bork, nom nom.
Come on.
The boof boof. The boof boof. The dogs have the best outlook on life. If they can't eat it or hump it, they pee on it and move on.
We should all adopt that
We
mentality.
should, seriously. We should also sniff people's butts when we first meet them.
I feel like that would
Because
eliminate a lot of awkwardness.
It probably would. It would also confirm whether or not somebody washes their ass or not, which everyone should. Wash your ass, kids.
Always wash your ass.
It's true. Yeah, so
Notes for today: food bar include wash your ass. Sorry.
for the recap,
Wash
you
your
wash your
guys.
ass.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
Yeah.
I think it may end it soon.
I think
I'm kind of out of gag. I really, there's so little going on right now that it's really hard to come up with things to keep talking about. I don't like
Yeah.
talking about politics. I don't, it's what am I? What are we gonna keep talking about? Coronavirus, quarantine sucks. Quarantine sucks.
Is there any new skills or habits that you've picked up during quarantine?
No, I'm still a lazy piece of shit.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
No, I decided actually to get back into doing more voice work.
Okay.
My day job has kind of slowed down a bit. A bunch of my clients have suspended service, so we're not really doing much. So during the day, I'm home with the kids, or I'm getting back into the swing of doing voice work, putting this buttery voice to work. I did one today where I was doing a voice, doing an character voice. I was an old man.
I've been told that apparently I have a good old New York Jewish lady voice.
Let me hear it.
No.
Yes, come on.
Come
give
on,
me-
give us your voice. Come on, give us your voice.
Talk to me about something related. I don't know.
I went and got these bagels. They
You
were
got-
so good.
Think
so
you
good.
got bagels. You got to go down the street to the bagel shop. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. It has to come out.
They got the good bagel. Can I get the lox? Can I get the bagel with a schmear? Oh, I like a good
I
bagel
have-
with a schmear.
See, I don't want to offend your New Yorkness.
Ah, fuck them. Fuck it. You got to start really early in the day to try and offend me. So hit me with it. Come on.
I don't know. I can't. It has to come out on its own. I just have to pretend I'm an old lady occasionally.
Come on. Pretend you're an old lady. You're sitting there. You're sitting in there by yourself with a fucking cat on your lap. It doesn't get any more old lady than that. Come on. Come on. She fucking
Can't.
snorted.
Yeah. I can't wait for this quarantine to be over. I gotta get back to walking the mall with the girls in the morning.
Oh, darling, tell me about it. I just can't wait for it to be over. Oh, Lord.
I got a new pair of sneaks that I can't wait to walk around the mall in.
No, you gotta call them sneakers. You can't just say sneaks. We don't do it. It's sneakers.
Why?
You gotta get a pair of sneakers. You're gonna go down to the J, you're gonna go down to the Y, you're gonna have some fun. You're gonna have a good time. All right.
I got a deal on a New Balance.
Oh, I love the New Balance. They feel so good on my bunions.
I can't. I'm done. I'm hashtag done.
Come on, you can't give up so easy, darling. Come on, we're gonna go down to the Avenue. We'll get a Bialy. You know.
A what?
Come on, what a Bialy? It's like a fucking bagel that doesn't know. It's like a bagel in a roll. It doesn't have a hole in it, but it's got a dent. I don't know.
Seriously, that's a thing.
Yeah, my grandson Irving, he was born. He had a fucking dent in his head. I don't know.
Today I never mind. I don't know. It was a weird thing. It was a weird transition. It was the transition.
That's fucking weird.
K2 gave me a costume today that is a jellyfish. She gave me a jellyfish costume.
That's fucking cool. By the way, you posted a picture on Instagram, a shirt that you got when you were 4 and shorts you got when you were 10. What's fucking funny is it looks like you're about 12 anyway. So you know,
that shirt I got on my first trip to Disney World when I was a youngin', and it used to be a night shirt on me as a child. And then I've had it pretty much my whole life. And those shorts I got the summer before 5th grade when I was going to summer camp.
Nice.
And they were not always like distressed like they were. They've just been that way. I mean, they're like 20.
Back in the day when you'd buy a pair of jeans and you'd have to work holes in them by wearing them and now you buy jeans with holes in them.
No, these did not have any holes. They weren't cut-offs or anything like that. They've just kind of evolved over the past 20 something years.
It's awesome though.
Yeah.
I'll keep clothes until they fall apart.
Same.
Like until like t-shirts are like so threadbare. It's like a black t-shirt, but you can see my nipples through it, you know.
If you don't that Disney shirt, that Mickey Mouse shirt that I was wearing in that picture yesterday, it's got holes in it that if I don't wear a black bra, you can tell.
Well, it's a white shirt, isn't it?
No, it's a black shirt.
Oh, it was a black shirt.
What is this?
But it's so thread you can yeah.
So yeah, you have
I
to.
have no problem too when I wear a black bra. You can see right the fuck through it. For my moobs. Oh, I'm tired. It's been a long ass day.
Go to sleep.
Here's a problem. I'll go and fucking I'll go lay in bed for the next 3 hours, 4 hours, and just fucking lay there. Like even without my phone on, just laying there, I'll just fucking not sleep. It's weird.
Watch any good Netflix shows lately?
No, I mean I watched Tiger King. I liked it just because I like fucked up people. I'm surprised you haven't watched it yet.
I've been I've like had it on in the background, so I've been listening to it but not watching it.
Okay, it's interesting for what it is, and I'm pretty sure Carol Baskin killed her fucking ex-husband. No way to fucking convince me otherwise. But I mean, if you don't expect too much out of it, now, what was interesting that came out of that, and it was on YouTube. I watched it. The guy Rick Kirkham, who was the producer, he was trying to produce the reality show. Mm-hmm. He's been around for a long time in news media. He was actually the senior reporter on Inside Edition back when Bill O'Reilly, who does the voice in the beginning of our show, saying that what the fuck does he say? It's I'll fucking write it. We'll do it live.
Yeah.
That was when that was when Rick Kirkham was working on Inside Edition. That's how far back that goes. But Rick recorded everything he did, everything. Like he always had a camera. He was always recording. So back a couple years back, even before Tiger, before he actually even worked for Joe Exotic, he made a documentary about his life and his struggles with addiction. He was a cocaine and crack addict. and his marriage fell apart, and like he made a documentary about his life, and that was really interesting. And it's definitely something worthwhile to look at. I'm trying to remember what the hell the name of it was. Just look up Rick Kirkham documentary on YouTube. Check it out. It was really good. Very informative. He's interesting cat. Very interesting cat. Very good way to show how somebody who's incredibly talented can just flush their whole fucking life away.
Right.
Like he knew, like he had videotaping himself smoking crack, saying, "I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna fucking do it anyway." And it was sad and interesting. It was interesting and sad to watch. So that was good. Otherwise, I mean, watched a couple old movies, but mainly my days are filled with getting these goddamn kids to do their fucking schoolwork. They got the worst teacher ever this year. They got me.
My mom asked if you've made any progress on your cookbook.
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
I'm really good about not finishing shit. What about the average velocity of an unladen swallow? My question is African or European? You have no idea what I'm talking about, Nicole, do you?
Nope.
That breaks my heart. You, after the show tonight, you're going to go, because I think it's on Netflix, Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, you watch it again, because that's what it's a quote from.
Oh, okay.
When they go to the bridge troll, what is your name? And then they say his name, say the name. What is your quest? Tells him the quest. They look for the grail. Then he says, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? And everybody's like, I don't know. If they don't know, then they get thrown into the pit. So right. King Arthur asks, African or European? He said, I don't know. How am I supposed to know that? And then he gets thrown into the pit. The things, Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. I fought in your general direction. Nicole is completely fucking lost. Watch the movie, Nicole. Watch the movie. Watch it. Trent says he got a sweet vape today. Nice. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to end it because my ass hurts.
All right.
Yeah, my ass hurts. So we're gonna wrap this up, kids. We do this every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States. I believe next week we may be from the office, or we'll do this again. We'll figure that out. Either way, there will be a live show.
But this will make it easier to have people call in or whatever, or have guests on the show.
We'll be able to do that from the office or here. We'll be able to actually have them dial right into Zoom, and we can see their beautiful faces while they look at ours. So we got that. She turned me into a newt. Oh, all right, kids. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you so much. Again, go to rogersbigmouth.com. You can actually see the video of me singing the song, and you can donate on GoFundMe. Otherwise, that's the show. Hey, Nicole, a quote you from one of the favorite movies.
No.
Have Ron guess.
Who's Ron?
I don't know. So I guess you meant me, but quote a line from your favorite movie. Let me see if I can guess it.
I don't know.
No?
No. I mean, you're gonna know all of them because
probably no. If it's an old movie, I might. If it's a new movie, probably not. I fucking don't watch new movies.
I mean, the greatest thing you'll ever have is to love and be loved in return. And it's not my favorite line. It's just from my movie, one movie that I like.
I have no fucking idea. Evita?
No. I bet you Akita knows.
She probably does. She's smart.
Yeah.
And she's pretty.
And I mean, Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind.
Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind. Or forgotten.
I can, yeah. Haven't done the Stitch voice in a while. I gotta get that one sits right in here, and I'll actually, if I do that voice too much, I'll actually gag. I'll make myself gag.
Yeah, see, Akita got it. Yep, Akita got it.
What's funny is I've seen that movie.
Okay.
I had to. I mean, it had Nicole Kidman looking all hot and shit. I had to watch it.
Love her. Hell
yeah. I loved her when she was in BMX Bandits back in the early 80s. That's old school shit. So anyway, kids, we're going to wrap it up. Of course, we appreciate you guys watching. We do this every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, so check us out next week. Have a good week. Avoid the Rona. And that's it. Nicole, you got anything else to say?
Follow me on Instagram. I'm still
Yes.
active there, and I dance live sometimes, and that's my job right now. And also hire me for your catering and message me for information.
And that's
At
an
Nicole
underscore
Raven
between
on
Nicole
Instagram.
and Raven. That's an
Yep,
underscore.
correct. That is NIKOLE_Raven. So, which, fancy enough, is also my Venmo handle.
Hey!
So that's all.
Send us some money.
My cat decided to lay it. Yeah, send Fubar Weekly money on PayPal. FubarWeekly@gmail. Right?
Yeah.
FubarWeekly@gmail.com. PayPal.
And you can
So,
follow me on
because
all
Roger
social.
needs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I
it.
need money. I spend money on the show. I don't make money on the show. So you can follow me on all social media platforms at Real Roger Nelson. You can follow the show on all social media platforms at Fubar Weekly. That's it, kids. Don't forget to spay or neuter your children. Nicole.
Fubar out.